Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a frequently asked questions about perms because, as you can tell, I got my hair permed like literally the other day, and before I did it, because obviously it's quite a big deal since your hair's connected to your head, I wanted to find out everything before I went ahead and did it. So I looked on YouTube and obviously Google, and on YouTube there wasn't really anything updated that wasn't from the 2000s. I've decided to answer some questions that I had, and hopefully it will be useful to someone who is thinking about doing it. At the moment, by the way, my hair's like 80% dry, if you're wondering. Okay, so my grandma did it because she was a hairdresser, so obviously I got it for free. People seem to ask how much a perm is. A perm, I think, in like normal hairdressers is really expensive. It's like around from 60 to like £100 or more, depending where you go. Luckily, obviously, I got it for free. But if it's something that you really want to do, then I guess just save up for a while and then get it. What is the procedure like? So I got there to my grandma's, and you have a perming lotion and a neutralizer, and you basically wet your hair, like fully wet your hair just with shampoo, no conditioner, otherwise the curling lotion won't stick or whatever. So then you have like curling rods, and then you just curl your hair with them, and then you put the perming lotion all over it. After that you wait 25 minutes or however long, depending on your hair. Like if your hair's really hard to curl, then you might want to wait longer, depending on what your stylist says or your grandma. After you wait that amount of time, you wash it with water, like warm water, for like 5 minutes with nothing else. The curlers are still in your hair, and then you damp it dry with a towel, and then you put the neutralizer in, and then that stays in for like 5 minutes, and then I'm out of breath. And after that you take out the rods, so your hair is just wet with the neutralizer, put more neutralizer in, wait another 5 minutes, and then you can wash it out. And then you wash it out with conditioner, and then you leave it. And like in Legally Blonde, you cannot wash your hair or touch it really for 48 hours is what they suggest to do, but it can be just 24 or 28 hours is fine. I actually did mine the day before I'm filming this, so I've waited like 28 hours to wash it again. I literally just washed it, and it's obviously fine. So for a while after you get it, your hair will be quite frizzy, because naturally curly hair goes frizzy, and obviously if you can't put any styling products in it, it's obviously going to be a bit fluffy. But if you're worried about that, then just stay home for a day, it's not a big deal. The whole process time took probably maybe, I want to say 2 hours, but I don't think it took that long. But whatever, wherever you do it, you'll be comfortable, it's not painful or anything, so I mean it's fine. And if it's something you want, then I was really excited, so yeah. Am I happy with it? Yes. I think if you're thinking about getting a perm, only get it if you really want to have curly hair. My hair, if you look back at my videos, is dead straight. When I curled it with tongs, it would last an hour before it just completely dropped and went straight, and it was so annoying because curling your hair takes a while. So I have actually done this before when I was 13, but I didn't like it, and I didn't know how to look after my hair, so yeah. And then I literally permed my hair for my grandma, and then I thought, YOLO, I'm perming my hair, and I did it. I'm really happy with it because, I don't know, I feel like I know how to look after it, But if you're not like, if you don't want to have your hair curly like pretty much every day, then don't do it. And if you're really like worried how it's going to turn out and this and that, then just don't bother, because it is a permanent thing. So, you know, either YOLO it or don't fucking do it. Does it damage your hair? Before I did it, my hair wasn't really damaged. Like, obviously everyone has split ends, but I would say my hair was quite healthy. Like, it was quite soft, wasn't really dry. So now doing it, like, obviously I can feel my hair, it has not damaged it like a lot. I think the only damaging it can do is make it like really dry. Naturally curly hair tends to be more dry because the oils from your roots is harder to get to the ends of your hair rather than as opposed to straight hair. So obviously it will make it more dry, but there's so many products that can help that. If you look after your hair, then obviously it's not going to be a problem. I really don't think it's that bad. It's fine. The opposite is a perm, but it's to make your hair go straight. I think it's called a Japanese something perm, and I've heard that that's really damaging because they do all sorts and then they keep straightening it with like flat irons. So I don't know, but that's a whole nother video. Can you get different styles? Your curl depends on the way that your hairdresser will curl it. So I think it's kind of hard to describe, but if you look, like, search in Google, like the ways that the rods go, it will like be different. So my rods were like that at the back of my head in like rows, and then towards the front they went like the sides of my hair like that. The rods were going downwards. I think, I'm not a hairdresser, so I don't 100% know, but if your curlers were all like this way, they would create like spiral curls, but I don't know. And also you can get flexi rod curls, which is like, oh my god, I kind of have one, wait, like these things, and they stretch, like they do that in your hair. I don't really know. My big question that I needed answered was, can you perm on coloured hair? Because I like tend to colour my hair from like red to like black, and literally exactly a week ago I dyed my hair black. And if you've dyed your hair, you know that like when you wash it, the colour still runs, and it still runs out slightly even for like 2 weeks. So I was really worried because it's obviously loads of chemicals in your hair. After doing research, they said that if you use permanent colour on your hair, then you have to wait at least a week, or ideally 2 weeks, before you get a perm, because there's 2 like different chemicals or something, so it could, I don't know, turn your hair green or something. I waited exactly a week because my name's Mimi and I'm so impatient. So once I have an idea in my head, I'm like, fuck it, I have to do it now. But obviously I waited a week because I didn't want my hair to fall out, and it's obviously completely fine. I think it did actually change my hair colour. Like, I think it went like a shade lighter, but because I just did it, my hair was like jet black, so I actually don't mind it being a shade lighter. A month ago my hair was kind of reddy brown, and in some spots it's stripped back a bit to the red, but it's hardly noticeable, so I really don't care. But yeah, so if you do it and you have coloured hair, just be aware that it might lighten it, or it might strip back to your natural colour or whatever. But if you don't mind, then obviously it's fine. I read that if you use semi-permanent dye, it's completely fine. Like, you don't have to worry about that. It's just permanent dye that's like more stronger chemicals, so you can't mix them or whatever. And by the way, the lotion, the perming lotion smells like rotten eggs. Like, it smells really bad, but it's like a tolerable bad. It's not ridiculous, you know. How long does a perm last? A perm will last until the roots of your hairs grow all the way through. So because I have straight hair, like eventually my straight hair is going to grow through when I get new hair, so eventually the top will be straight and then the rest will be like curly. But if if you want to keep it curly, then just get another perm. After a while your curls will loosen, but if you don't mind then it's fine, and if not, get a perm again. For this to stay like this, considering I just got it done, will probably last me like 6 months, which is enough to like sell some things on Depop, save up and get another perm. Hopefully I answered all your questions. If I didn't, then please leave a comment and I will try to answer them. If you don't have a grandma who's not a hairdresser, then definitely go to the hairdressers that you're thinking of doing it at and get a consultation, because it is like a permanent thing. You definitely need to like know everything before you go and do it. So yeah, I'm also definitely gonna do a how I style my curly hair video, because I also wanted a video on that on YouTube and there was like one good one that was from 2016. So I will link that if I do it soon. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my other videos.